Hello. God, that's one dirty lens. Today, we're looking at these. So they're IPX8 waterproof Bluetooth earphones. And these aren't the bone conducting type that just push the sound through the bone somehow. These actually go in your ear. So I'm interested to see how it affects the sound if you're swimming along and you get water between the actual earbud and your ear hole, because I should imagine sound's not going to pass through that very well. So what I plan to do is test these out at my local swimming pool, and I'll also drop them in the bath and just make sure that they are what they say they are, waterproof to 1.5 meters. So these are Bluetooth, and I think they've got CSR aptX codecs as well. Sorry about that. But if you're swimming, or maybe if you're doing breaststroke, you might get away with it. But if you're actually doing front crawl and your ears actually go beneath the water surface, any Bluetooth connection, boom, it's gone. That's just the law of Bluetooth, unfortunately. What it's got is a MP3 player built inside, which is 8 gigabytes. So you could store maybe 2,000 songs on this. Anyway, let's pop this open, and then we'll get along to doing some testing of it. Sound good? Let's crack on. We've got little carry case there, drawstring carry case, short charging cable. There's no reason for it to be long, in my opinion. So there's that. 2 sets of replacement earbuds here, various sizes, and there's these ones, like Christmas tree style ones. So you're bound to find one that fits your ears. So there you go, you've got the bag and the earbuds. So you've got a user guide here. It's not too bad. It's all in English. We'll have a closer peek at that in a minute. Headphones. I've had these out already, so if there's some earwax on them, forgive me. So I actually wore these to the gym the other day. Okay. So here we are. Yeah, I should be giving them a bit of a brush up. So they say KSCAT on the front. It's quite glossy, and then you've got the right and left side printed on the inside. All of the features are actually on the right hand side. You've got a flap there for your micro USB charging port. So you've got power and play pulls on the top. On the bottom you've got volume up and down, and then if you hold your finger on the button for 2 seconds, that's going to skip the tracks. So when you initially turn it on, it goes into pairing mode, which you can see from the red and blue flashing light. And obviously if you wanted to pair it, you'd grab your phone and select it from the Bluetooth list. But if you want to use the MP3 player, you just double tap that power button and then you'll see it go green. I think it flashes twice. Yep. So now that would be playing off the 8 gigabyte memory. Let's plug this into the PC. It should just pop up. There you go. It just basically works like a hard drive. Drop and drag the albums that you want. The problem I've got, well, it's not really a problem, but it's got 8 gigabytes of storage. Now that means 2,000 tracks. It would literally take you an hour to go from the first to the... Well, it wouldn't, because you would go backwards. So it would take you half an hour with 1,000 tracks at 2 seconds each. That's good maths. Probably wrong. But anyway, you would have to go 1,000 tracks in either direction if you were smack bang in the middle. So I don't really see the practicality of that. Not that I'm complaining that there's 8 gigs of storage, but I don't think it's necessary, not without the ability to skip folders as well as individual tracks, if that makes sense. I've waffled too much. Let's carry on. So I've been having a look at this manual and it's quite in depth, so that's pretty good. But what I'll do is I'll give you a view of it and you can pause it if you want. So you've got up to 13 hours. Wow. Standby time 60 days, charging time 2 hours. Bluetooth 4.1, that's good. That's the most recent one. Ah, look, that's good as well. See, multi-connection, you can pair 2 devices at any one time. Storage and maintenance. Yeah, so I'm really pleased with that manual. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it except for the dodgy bit of Photoshop there. Can't even see the bit where it goes around your ears. Anyway, I don't need Photoshop. I've got it all. Okay, let's do some modelling. Like I say, I've already worn these at the gym. So they go on quite nicely. Oh. See? So they go nicely round the ear. And they fit really snug. You can sort of give them a bit of a twist. But yeah, that fits really tightly. I haven't actually tried any of the other buds yet. I'm going to try those Christmas tree ones. Controls are on this side. Turn it on. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. You've got audio cues there. So if I tap that twice, now I'm in MP3 mode. If I press play, what have I got? Oh, Kate Bush running up the hill. Let's turn that up. Can you hear that? You just can't go wrong with Kate Bush. So I was going to go to the my local swimming pool and have a swim in these, but apparently I can't until 4 o'clock because it's not public swim time. So instead I'm going to run a bath and I'm going to listen to some Kate Bush in the bath. I know I can't get down to 1.5 metres, but I'll still be able to see how it works, how the sound transfers underwater. So let's crack on and do it. Okay. Kate's on. Let's do this. Right, here we go. Oh! Do you know, that sounds exactly the same. I don't think there's any water between the buds and my ears at the moment because that sounds exactly the same. I suppose it comes down to how close the fit is in your ears. But these are just the buds that came out of the box and they work perfectly. I'm going to shake my head around, see if it puts any water in. That works absolutely perfectly. So let's try changing tracks. Yep. Do you know, I'm really surprised at how much it sounds exactly the same to when it's out of the water. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave these playing and I'm going to just drop them in here, leave them for an hour, just make sure everything's still working fine in an hour's time. So while they're still playing away on their own in the bath, I just wanted to quickly say about the sound quality. I'd say it's not that heavy bass wise, but it's quite a well balanced sound, and I've put some other earphones on and compared the two, and there's not a lot of difference. I wouldn't say it's audiophile quality by no means, but plenty good enough. The volume's good. I can't really hear any distortion, so I'm really happy with the audio quality. I'll do some further testing of the play times, and we'll see how many hours we get, and what I'll do is I'll put that in the description. If you enjoyed this review, leave a like and maybe subscribe, and I'll make some more videos. It was good fun making this video, but Kate Bush in the bathtub, you can't go wrong. I've said it before, you can't go wrong with Kate Bush.